mini cut. I'm going away in 10 days, so I decided pull off a little bit of fat, be a little bit tidier going away. Now you're asking yourself, Dave, why are you mini cutting? That's completely against the goal, gaining. Yeah, I know. There will be pros and cons to me doing this mini cut. Obviously, I am backtracking, putting on more muscle. But then again, I am actually setting myself up in a better position when I come back to grow more efficiently. I'm going to be more sensitive. I'm going to have a little bit less fat, and appetite will be better. And all around, it'll just put me in a better position to grow, as long as I do not get fat while I am away. Plan of action for the next 10 days is calories are halved. Podge said to me yesterday in the gym, I said, thinking about doing a little 10-day mini cut before I go away. And Podge was like, yeah, 1,800 calories, sorted. So I said, why not? I'll do 1,800 calories, see what the crack is. Calories were at 3,500, which is a big difference. So 1,800 is half. But obviously I'm used to that from prep, so it's not going to be a problem. I did notice though, last night appetite was through the roof, so I'm just going to have to get over that. It's 10 days, it's not forever. That's all you have to think about in the head, like just 10 days, get through it, and that's it. Absolutely stuffed. Appetite was absolutely, funnily enough, really shit leading up until this last week. And then 2 days, 3 days just before I decided to start this little mini cut, appetite firing again, getting the food in, no problem. And now I've decided to cut my calories in half. It's just a vicious cycle, man, isn't it? This isn't a 4-week, 8-week, 12-week cut at all. It's get in, get on, get out. It's 10 days. 10 days. So you're going to want to be consistent across the board, adherent, and just get the job done. If this is your first time cutting and you're following along this little 10-day fat loss and how to do this in 10 days, get yourself scales. Weigh your food for the full 10 days, and after 10 days, you'll have a better understanding of how food works and the weight of foods and what looks like what 100 grams of chicken looks like, what 100 grams of rice looks like. Download MyFitnessPal, go to the goal section, type in your calories. Mine, 1,800 calories for the 10 days, and then section off your protein, carbs and fats. Obviously, I have bumped protein up purely from a satiety aspect of things, and I just feel like I can get more bang for my buck. You know, the more protein I eat, the more full I feel. That's what I'll do throughout the day. It's going to be mainly protein, minimal carbs, minimal fat. Not ideal. As you saw as well, what I like to do is, in the mornings, you ask yourself, are you hungry or are you just really thirsty? And 9 times out of 10, you're severely dehydrated from that sleep that you've just had. And getting up, getting a litre down the system, even adding some electrolytes to the system is just going to have you fully hydrated. And then ask yourself, am I really hungry? Do I need that croissant? Do I need that croissant? Do I need that scone? Do I need that butter and jam on my toast? Ask yourself. Coffee, second tool I use. I will have a black coffee depending on the day. If I'm over on the farm, get up, hydrate, straight to the farm. If I'm here, I'll get up, hydrate, a little bit later, coffee, push out meal 1. Calories saved for the day. Usually at night time is when people want the food. They're sitting down, watching TV, doing whatever, they're chilling. They want more food. They're food focused. So that's when you can backload food. It's a great tool for people. Backloading, intermittent fasting. You can use all these little tools just to make life a lot easier for yourself. Before, what I'd actually do is when I'm trying to do these severe cuts, like I've done throughout the years, I just do protein, all my carbs at the end of the night, regardless when I was training. My knowledge is obviously a little better. So now carbohydrates on a training day are pre-workout, post-workout. I still don't dabble with the intra-workout. I will be soon, but pre-workout, post-workout. So it doesn't matter if I'm training at 6 in the morning or 6 at night. My carbs are around the workout. All right. So I just have to get over the fact that I am having basically protein and veg at night time, and it's only for 10 days. I do not recommend doing this if you're on a long cut. Okay, man, they're man. These anal bead tripod yokes, GorillaPod, are a bastard when you start messing up with them. My expenditure is already massive with working on the farm, so I'm doing 20 to 35,000 on a daily basis, whether it be a light day or like a busy day. Steps are already retarded, but because I'm used to that expenditure and that output, I need to add in something extra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 30 minutes of steady state lifts for the next 7 or 8 days, if I get the chance, because finding 30 minutes to actually do the cardio is hard enough in itself. Stay. Just pulled up at the gym. I hope, is that audio on? Solo session today. Alex has gone away with Casey for a couple of days, but we will be back in for legs tomorrow, I think. So right now I'm going to go in and box the head off some cuffed flies. So I'll get a few clips for you there. Quick one on that as well. Just because you're in a deficit and just because you're dieting really hard does not mean you should be losing any strength. Yeah, fair enough, in the deep ends of a cut or a deficit, you should, not necessarily should, but you probably will lose some strength on some movements. But the key to actually retaining muscle when you're in a dieting phase or a deficit is actually to train fucking hard. Performance is the reason why you retain the muscle you retain. I mean, naturals, when you are in a deficit, realistically, you're not building muscle. I know you have all these online coaches saying, oh, he gained 20 pounds of muscle and lost 30 pounds of fat. It's a load of bollocks. Yeah, he looks bigger because he's less fat. I mean, there's some cases where you can obviously build a small bit of muscle, especially in the beginning years of your journey with this. But realistically, you're not going to be building a huge amount of muscle if you're in a big calorie deficit. Anyway, enough ranting.
Here's Brooke. For the shop.
Pancake press pizza has been it's a nice brand, isn't it?
So this thing.
Yeah, but it's just fucking need to shave, like. Right. Out of my shot. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing over the next 10 days. Today is day 4, right? Day 4 of the cut. Things are moving nice and smoothly. Weight, I haven't really been, if I'm completely honest, tracking my weight too much because my sleep times and my bed times are out of whack at the moment. But body composition seems to be coming in a little bit so far anyway, so I'm pretty happy with that. So that is where I'm at for the next 6 days now. Today is day 4, so 6 or 7 days left of this. Nothing major. You know, what I say to people is, the busier you are, the easier it's going to be. If you're busy, keep your head out, keep your mind off it, and you'll just sail through it. You know, it's nothing that you can sustain for a long period of time. It's not the way I'd approach a long diet or a prep, we'll say. But it is what it is. It's 10 days, get in, get on, get out. So we'll see where we're at in 6 or 7 days' time. So I'm going to do a full day of eating to show you exactly what I'm eating for this 10-day little cut, and just to show you a few little tips and tricks that will make it easier if you want to do something like yourself. And if there is any of you that would like a little template or something to work off for a 10-day little shred like this, just hit me a DM. We're going to go through a full overview of the 10 days when it is over, to go from day 1 to day 10. Alright? Talk to you in the next one. Prep.